Hello, I'm Savage Brick, and today I have a very special run to show off. This is a speedrun of Spore, done in less than 30 minutes for the first time ever. Over 10 years in the making this run. Of course, we start with Cell Stage. I'm going to be an herbivore, and I'm going to pick one that has an extra eye that I can sell later for 5 DNA. Nothing too special at the beginning of the run. Food spawns are pretty random, so that can be annoying. You'll be able to hear my initial commentary in the background of this run.
I just won't deal with it. I want to at least be ahead, or at least within plus 20, I'd say. Because I still feel like Tribal Creature Stage is one of those stages that I can save the most time.
Here I call for mate while growing, so that the mate appears right next to me. I add a second mouth for carnivore and continue on. I need to finish Cell Stage as an omnivore, which will become really important later. You may also notice that I've turned off the in-game music and added my own music. This is because it does really get old, hearing the same in-game music 800 times. Here I'll have to kill a booster cell in order to get the jet part. This is a speed part that gives you a quick boost of speed, which we can abuse. I was able to get this part with the help of an epic, as you'll see. Oh.
Nice. Let's think about resetting there, but no. Come on.
And here I'll go ahead and replace my flagella part with the jet. And here you'll see how I can abuse the burst of speed given by the jet. By activating main call, I can preserve my current speed at that time. This is useful, but it comes with the flaw that if I mistime it, I may not end up not going anywhere at all for a few seconds, which is no good. I also have to make sure to avoid the mate, to avoid going to the editor unnecessarily, which will lose time. Using this preserve boost, I was able to easily unlock the cilia part. The jet part isn't required for this route to work, but it helps me to get the cilia, which absolutely is required. The reason why is because if I don't unlock the cilia, a lot of parts won't be unlocked at the start of Creature Stage, and that causes trouble. Here I try to get the electric part, but mess up. One thing about calling mate is that I have to avoid the mate.
Not only did I not get the part, I completely missed my mate down there.
The electric part didn't drop there because there was a meteor in the area. There can't be both a part and a meteor at the area at the same time. Now the reason why I want the electric part is for Creature Stage, because it gives your creature the ability to charm. And the reason why I use a cell part for charm rather than an actual creature part, I'll get to later. Second to last level is the hardest one to find food in. Fortunately, I won't get any speeding tickets, so I can just zoom across the ocean in search of it. And here comes the last level. Here I want to get most of my food from killing a maw, without any other predator cells around, because maws drop a lot of food. This was the best I can do. And that's it for Cell Stage.
Wow. I really didn't get the cutscene at the end.
Here I hold control to separate the limbs.
While I was eating the last bit of food. That's a good Cell Stage.
Now, as we head into Creature Stage, we can hear the barks of a real-life creature in the background. This loading screen is not counting towards the run's final time. Neither are most other loads that involve the cursor spinning. At the start of Creature Stage, I immediately go to the nearest two nests and ally them, which is faster than killing them because I'm able to use jump strats to skip most of the animations, allowing for very quick allying. And since I got Omnivore in Cell Stage, I have the ability to use the Summon Block Consequence trait, which allows me to gain 3 to 5 free posse members, which is super useful. Here I use another jump strat to jump right into the editor. I have no idea why that works. In the editor, I will use asymmetry to add 2 different feet and 1 hand. I put this hand and the wing on in a certain way in order to avoid unlocking higher ranks of that part. I'll explain why this is important in a second.
Yes! I got a gold split there.
Here I will actually save and exit the game and go into the creature editor. The reason why I do this is to manipulate the summon flock ability. There's a set of around 9 Maxis creatures that the summon flock ability can choose from by default. But we can create a creature that's more powerful than all of these.
That and
I will make 3 copies because I will need to use the summon flock 3 times beyond this point, and the game can't use the same creature twice. The game will prioritize user-made creations over Maxis ones, so that's what allows me to get my own creature every time.
there we go. Ooh, that's nice. Real nice.
Now that we're back in the game, I add one of my creatures to my real posse, and then I use a trick called pause boosting. The way it works is that if you jump while you have selected a creature in front of you, you will get a boost in that direction. While the game is paused, you can actually use jump and glide, meaning you can essentially jump twice. I pause by pressing tilde, but P also works. I will wait as long as I can before summoning flock so that I have the flock for the longest possible time.
Alright.
The flock lasts for 2 minutes and takes 5 minutes to recharge,
Oh, wow.
but I can skip this recharge time by simply evolving.
Okay, these are...
For these nests, I need to unlock 3 parts, so I need to ally at least 3 alphas between these 2 nests. 2 parts I really need are the parts for strike and charge. I also need to unlock the mouth
that's
since
a
that
rogue.
is always unlocked first. The reason why I avoid having to unlock other parts is so that these parts are easier to unlock. And luckily,
Yes,
I was able
alright, I
to
got all
only
the parts
unlock
I
these
need.
3 parts and nothing else. The way part unlocks work is kind of weird. It will prioritize unlocking higher level parts you already have,
This is some really good spawns.
and unless you do what I did and put them on in a strange way. It also can't skip ranks of parts. If you want a level 4 foot, you'll have to unlock the level 3 version first. Since I unlocked
Yes,
all
got
level 2
strikers.
parts I will need and none else, this means I will always unlock the higher level parts I need first from here on, which is very convenient. When I have all the level 2 parts I need, I switch from socializing to attacking. This is because attacking is faster for nests above level 2. The exception is rogues, which are faster to ally. The combat in this game is nothing special, it's just spamming the number 2s. And hoping your pack does the right thing. Here I won't spend time backtracking to my previous
Alright.
nest, and actually go for
This is
one of my
really
other
good.
nests on the continent. All nest spawns in the game are random except for your own, which is what allows this route to be possible. I will add high level parts and then I will continue.
Wow.
The reason
really
why I
hope I
don't
don't
use
have to
pause
reset
boosting
this.
after I switch to combat is because I need my
God, the
flock
loads
members
are
to come with me,
Going fast as well.
which means it's better not to
Gosh.
boost. I can boost there at the beginning because I haven't summoned my flock yet. Here there's going to be a meteor falling down, which causes all the creatures to scram around. It's unavoidable, but since I'm attacking and not socializing, it's only a minor inconvenience. About the nest levels, I'm currently attacking level 3 nests. Once I gain my next brain growth, they'll become less valuable, unless they are aggressive. Before I move on to travel stage, I do need to target one level 4 nest. This is so I can get level 4 feet, which have level 5 speed, which will be really valuable for tribal stage.
Alright. 4.
There you can hear an epic in the background, which I'll want to avoid, because they provide no benefit to this one at all.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
This level 4 nest right here, I was hesitant to go after because I thought it was a troll nest, meaning that there aren't enough creatures there to extinct the species.
Yeah, that's definitely.
However, after some looking, I found that it wasn't a troll nest, and I can go ahead and kill him.
That's not what I call it.
Here I found my second rogue of the run.
Oh my god, a rogue as
It was
well?
really good luck. First one I found surprisingly early in the run. This one was in a really convenient spot for me, so I think the RNG gods blessed me on this run. Oh, one thing I haven't mentioned yet is that my creature does not have the ability to spit. This is to encourage the posse and flock members to attack quickly, because if they have spit, they usually won't charge in right away, and they would waste time standing back and spitting. Now that I've extincted the high level nest, I will complete the migration, which will get me 25 ETDNA. I will then mate to force another migration to get 50 more DNA, which will be actually enough to complete the stage. I never expected I would be able to do it this fast, so I ended up needing only 2 flock creatures to finish this.
Load. There
Here's another scripted event, the aliens invading. Sometimes you can actually complete the stage fast enough that they won't appear, but...
Nice tribal. I think. I hope. I hope this is enough.
Alright, so now I'm off to tribal.
Wow. Wow.
Really surprised me, because that's the fastest creature stage I've ever done by over a minute. That's 7 minutes and 17 seconds. Alright, the first thing I should mention about tribal stage is I'm going to be allying all the tribes because it's the quickest.
Unbelievable.
Immediately I send my chief off to collect fruit. He's the fastest at this because he can use his staff to knock down fruit. I will go into the editor and add 2 parts to improve my stats. I won't be adding any other parts after this. I send my 2 other tribesmen off to battle to collect meat. They're only meant to kill 1 creature here, but
now, please
they killed 2, which was unintended, but may have actually saved time in the long run.
No. Okay, that's some bad luck there. Yeah, they're gonna have to kill that one as well. Let's hope the dead body stays there.
Here I'm actually quick for them to go back because that's a bit faster. And here I do a glitch to duplicate babies. The way it works is when I change the graphic settings, it causes the animation to replay. This is very useful, but it can't be used to add more babies than I have room for. So I can't get more than 6 tribal members right now.
No.
I then get my tribesmen to get windpipes and travel to the first tribe. The reason why I don't take the chieftain is because I actually don't need him. I will position him inside the tribal circle and activate the flying fish trait, which will preoccupy the chief for a minute. During this, we can actually ally without the chief. This also has the added benefit of literally raining down food onto my tribe, which is really convenient.
No, I pressed the wrong one.
Yeah, I accidentally activated F2, which was Beastmaster. But it's alright. I was still able to activate Flying Fish anyway.
Activate Beastmaster on accident. Oh, it still worked. Okay.
I'll get these 2 new adults to pick up after that dead body. The tribe members, you don't actually have to right-click on the piles of fish. There are piles of fish there, but they're invisible right now because I haven't zoomed in on them. The tribe members will automatically go and pick those up.
Bit of time loss, but that's alright.
Here I'll quickly go in and out of the tribe manager to skip an animation.
please.
I will get the maracas, and one of my tribe members will get stuck on a baby trying to pick one up. From here, the first tribe I'll ally is the Orange Face tribe.
No.
This is because if I ally this
Pick
one,
up the darn thing.
I won't unlock
Oh, the baby's
didgeridoos.
in the way.
Therefore, I'll have extra time to get the necessary food numbers to then buy the didgeridoos. One thing I like to talk about while I have the time is the fact that other tribes are my creation. This is because I had one unused flock creature at the end of that really quick creature stage, so for some reason the game decides it wants all the tribes, and even some of the nests, to be that one unused creature.
This is perfect.
I'm really lucky with those green tribe gatherers. From here, I will need a total of 45 food to finish this run. Alright, that's it for the Cyan tribe. I got really lucky with the green gatherers. They decided to go down south where my tribe was, so that's perfect because that means I won't have to go north then back down
I
south
think I might be at a point
super
where
far for the pink tribe, which is currently battling an epic. There is a couple seconds after you ally a tribe where all your tribe members, except for the chief, will be stuck in place celebrating. There isn't a way to stop this, so I just have to wait until they stop celebrating. Here my chief got stuck.
I'm going to send a few more harvesters out.
Now, while I have some more time, I'd like to talk about the rules of this category because I haven't had the chance yet. I'm running what's called Easy New Game. Easy being the difficulty I'm playing on since it's the fastest. New Game means that you're not allowed to have any custom creations in your Sporepedia or any save files in the galaxy at the start of the run. This is to provide a level playing field and to play each run as if it's a fresh download of the game. This will come into play in Civ stage where I have to make all my vehicles from scratch. Now I'm going to ally the pink tribe, and I will send one of my members out to gift the light orange tribe. Here, sometimes you'll see me reposition my tribe members so they get set quicker. The way that works is that all the tribe members must make it there, and once that has happened, then they will all get into place. And after that has happened, then they will start the concert. It's a bit faster if I position my already present tribe members in a place that more resembles where they'll be when they get set.
They're sending the gatherers really far down.
For the last tribe, I got really lucky. The last tribe seldom sends out gatherers in a helpful direction, but this is one of the rare runs where they do. This saves a lot of time because sometimes the final tribe requires a lot of walking to do. This time there's much less walking to do. I'm also able to influence the location of other tribes members a little. When I click on them to request a concert, that makes them freeze in place. By quickly activating and deactivating this, I can kinda lure them closer to where my tribe members are. However, this can be limited. As we saw here, the orange member couldn't make it far past the Cyan tribe's territory. Now I'm off to the city stage, and first I make a very basic looking city hall, and then a vehicle of max speed, done by holding Alt and copying the piece 6 or more times. Now when the stage finishes loading, I will go and make a water vehicle with max speed.
God.
To get all the ocean geysers.
No way. No way. Alright. I need to calm down. I can't let the nerves wreck my run.
I don't know why the IO cut out there. And now I'll just go off and claim all the geysers on the continent. On the way I'll have to avoid all the epics, because if you drive by them, they will almost always destroy your vehicle. On the way I'll also destroy a tribe, which will either get me money or a vehicle that I can sell for money. Just like real life. I will actually be able to predict the locations of where other cities will spawn by looking at the lines on the continent. About the planet itself, there are 16 different planet layouts a world can be.
Better off deleting that.
Well, actually 15. And they range from 7 available geysers to 11. The world I'm on has 10 available, 6 on land and 4 on water.
Uh-oh, wait, I'm supposed to go down
I used to
here.
run on a planet that had 11, 6 land and 5 water, but I decided to switch because I felt it slowed down creature stage.
It's always here.
And sometimes the vehicles get stuck.
Why is that one stuck? Why is this one stuck? There we go.
Here I'll create a power vehicle. Comes close to maxing out capture stat. Gets to 94%. I'll be able to switch between this and my speed vehicle to make the process of taking cities really quick. I will be religious throughout this entire stage because that's the fastest. Military is
this could be
slightly
fun.
slower, and economic is quite a bit
On the wrong
slower.
side. That's good.
And one problem I'll have to look out for while capturing cities
come on.
is vehicles of that city.
Come on.
If they're
Come
close
on.
enough to start to attack my vehicles
There we
before
go.
I finish taking over, it'll slow down the taking over process by quite a bit. When I switch vehicles, I use the arrow keys in the Sporepedia. Now, while I'm taking over the 3rd and 4th cities, I'll purchase 3 more water vehicles and send them, plus the one I had before, over to the spot on the other continent where I know another city will spawn. Now, one big time loss in this run came while I was trying to take over the 4th city. I got unlucky and the city had not 1, but 2 vehicles to defend. I quickly had to add 2 more attackers, which cost me around 20 seconds.
Uh-oh, that could be bad. Don't exactly have the ability to... God, there's 2 of their cars there? That's really unfortunate.
In this run I won't be using air vehicles at all, since one air vehicle costs the same as 3 ground vehicles, so it's not worth it.
Is this...
For power water vehicles, I'm not going to create my own. I'm just going to use the most powerful Maxis made one. I don't do this for land vehicles because the strongest Maxis made land vehicle only has around 65% power. I can make one that has 95% power fairly quickly. Same thing kind of applies for water vehicles, but since I'm sending 6 of them, not 4 or 5, it doesn't really matter that much. Another thing I need to talk about is city size. Some cities are visibly larger than others, and these big cities take longer to take over. They also take longer if they have entertainments, which takes one vehicle away from capturing the city.
Alright, well,
And
let's...
some cities won't start taking over until I actually look at them, and even have to zoom in a little. And for this city that my boats are taking over. It's going to take a while at the end because I'm only having 2 vehicles actually take the thing over. One of them was preoccupied by the entertainment. Here, I didn't bother switching back my water vehicles. I just decided they'll make it there in time while I'm taking care of business elsewhere. And I'm about to go and take over all remaining cities at once. It's actually possible to ignore the last city because after you've taken over 9 cities, the last city will surrender. But this takes a random amount of time to happen, so it's a bad idea to rely on it.
There it is. All 3 of them. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Now I'm going to the space stage. There's a lot to explain here and not much time to explain. Here's where consequence traits become important again. In creature stage, since I both socialized and attacked about equally, I was able to get the adaptable as my trait for creature stage. This trait allows my spaceship to travel 50% faster than it normally would.
Come on, exit, exit!
I will skip the tutorial and I will go to the mission planet, which is always the same. I will rotate the camera slightly before entering so that I appear closer to the ship. It is a bit faster to scan if you spam click. Now, while I'm zooming out to go to the star mission, I zoom in a bit, then back out, because that allows you to zoom out faster. Here, I have to click between 2 moving points as fast as I can. This is to gain the frequent flyer badge, so I can buy the interstellar drive. I do it here because it costs no energy. I will stop at frequent flyer 2 because of the position I picked for my home planet, where I can finish with only interstellar drive 2. Once I'm done with that, I'll go to the second mission planet. Nothing new here. Now, when I'm backing out, I accidentally zoom in too early. Luckily, I was able to save it by opening the menu. Now I'm going back to my home planet.
I saved it.
I'm going to reject their mission and proceed to the first alien encounter. This system also has an artifact, which I will sell to get the Spore bucks I need to finish the game. This run was on the planet of the Empire itself, which is actually good since that saves a bit of time. I will sell back the artifact to the Empire I stole it from. I'm looking to get at least 67,000 bucks from it, which, if the Spore Wikia is correct, only has a 14% chance of happening. The systems that have empires and artifacts will be the same every time. The planet the artifact is located on and the artifact itself will be random. This run I got one worth 90,000, which was really lucky.
I'm just gonna remain silent for the rest of this run.
I am headed off to the second alien empire. I'll only speak to blue phase empires in this run, because then I can activate trade routes. This allows me to get the trader badge, which unlocks energy packs, which are required to get to the center of the galaxy, which is the final goal of the stage. This second encounter, I start a second trade route. I immediately exit and go back in, since I can buy energy packs from these guys right away. Getting to the final empire, I'm allowed to use 4 of my 5 energy packs. Any more than that, and it'll be a lot tougher to finish. I messed up a bit here. I clicked on the wrong star. When I get to the final empire, I'll be able to buy 5 energy packs, exit, then immediately go back in and buy 5 more. This is because I unlock a badge which refreshes the item shops. And now comes the Grox. The Grox ships are incredibly strong and can kill you in an instance. Luckily, I'm a speedrunner, so they don't really affect me. I can keep moving constantly, and there's nothing they can do to stop me. Your ship's range here drops down to 3 parsecs, no matter what interstellar drive you have. And here I'm pressing Control 1 to use my energy packs. Makes it quite convenient when I have to focus on
It's always
having my ship constantly be moving.
the one I want to go to.
And that's it.
Oh my god. I don't believe it.
This is the first ever run of Spore completed in under 30 minutes.
Wow.
It's not a perfect run by any means. I lost 40 seconds in Civ stage, which means that sub 29 is even possible. This run has by far the best picture stage I have ever gotten. I hope you enjoy this run. After this, I think I'll be taking a break from full game runs and switching my attention over to Galactic Adventures or maybe even Omnipotent %. This run was streamed live on my Twitch. If you would like to tune into future streams, be sure to drop a follow. Link is always in the description. The music in this video was the album Loops of Infinity by DJ Metatron. And that's about it. Thanks for watching.
Just as your world is being reached by them, it is now time for you to join us. Join us. No, just kidding. It's not scary. Indeed, but I say they are good. Really good. Some of you may ask, who is this mysterious voice who knows so much and possesses such great powers? I'm glad you asked.
I'm going to actually script a commentary for this run because
You are now to be given the power.
I need to.
That's right.
I also need to record the splits.
The power to create and spread light.
That was all on screen.
And
That was all
understanding
screen.
throughout the cosmos. Use this power so that we may one day become
I will
as one.
actually not update the time so I can split properly later.
Oh, one last thing. We are nearly sold out of last phase of a wonderful timeshare opportunity on one of our largest stars, and a rare planet in its orbit. If you are in the neighborhood, we'd love to have you by for a free breakfast and short presentation. Just look for the third rock from Spore.
Definitely have to look at my history for this. First sub 30. The thing is, I could probably save around 40 seconds in Civ stage. So sub 29 might be a possibility. Just unreal. Here it is. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go all the way back to the beginning. Here was the cell stage. I don't even remember what the cell stage time was. I think it was 3:48. This, I hope this music is copyright free. DJ Megatron Loops of Infinity? I hope it is. So, nothing really all that notable about the cell stage. Creature stage, got a really early rogue. I got all the parts I need right away. So that was really lucky. And then I just kept getting more and more lucky with my with my spawns. You know, I got another rogue, and then I took down a nest, and then all I needed to do was migrate twice. And tribal stage, I think I lost a bit of time at the beginning. But wow, look at this. 682 million years. That's the lowest I've ever seen it. Yeah, I conquered all that. And that is just the most beautiful space stage I have ever seen.
Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. I almost feel bad. I think I'm going to save this and like store it away for archival purposes, because first ever sub 30 is quite the achievement. So I will. Yeah, I think that's it for the stream.